Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here. Today we have a really close vampire versus chaos matchup. You can see my ally here, who is Steel Faith, the kind of creator of the mod, went for a very themed army. He's got a Terrorgeist with a Strigoi Ghoul King here. He's got a Vargulf, Feasters in the Dark, a bunch of Crypt Ghouls, and a bunch of Crypt Horrors. Over here I've gone with my probably just favorite vampire build. Line of Great Warriors of Grave Guard with great weapons, spears in the back, cab, and a dire pack. So, and again, just with Kemmler and a Mortis engine, making sure I supply healing to all areas of my line. Very important for the vampire counts, just because that their infantry cost is increased to compensate for that. Over here you can see there is a Chaos Lord and a Chaos Sorcerer Lord of Death on a Manticore and a Dragon over here. And they're going to be throwing down over here with the Strigoi. And we're going to see who kind of comes out on top. Over here you can see lots of Marauders, some Horse Masters, Dragon Ogres, Kolek, Aspiring Champions, Chaos Sorcerer Fire, and 2 Hell Cannons. And they, again, just a big fat line of great weapons with a big fat line of great weapons behind it. And over here he does have some Chaos Knights and some Warhounds. So we are going up against Crazy Mofo and Marshall Gray over here. You can see these guys. Some Spirit Leeches are coming down. I think they're just trading Spirit Leeches as the fight kind of just continues. And we're just going to fast forward. This is lots of posturing. Spirit Leeches coming down. Terrorgeist is going to get in there. They're going to throw down. Invocation of Nehek, I think, is being dropped. I cast Van Hale's Dance Macabre, so I was casting that to kind of help. But I needed to save my own mana for me, and I was bringing poor Kemmler over here just to try and give these guys the buffs, because the Ghoul King is losing pretty bad here. And there are Horse Masters on the way. So there you can see Invocation of Nehek coming down. This kind of posturing just goes on for a little while. There's really, I don't think there's any way these guys could have beaten the Chaos Dragon. It's just too powerful. But you can see there Strigoi getting just Spirit Leeched again, kind of countering any regen he has. And then you can see Kemmler just trying to keep up, but you know, this is not going too well for anybody involved. You can see I'm bringing up the Mortis engine as well. I'm just kind of getting ready to do everything to help to start siphoning some life off. But you can see over here, they are going to get a double team on this Terrorgeist, and he's going to die really quick. Over here, I was just trying to support with my dire pack, trying to make them use them to scare away the things. But I let them go a little bit too far, and they do get caught and destroyed over here, which was very sad. So we're starting this on a huge back foot. We've lost the Terrorgeist, we've lost a Strigoi Ghoul King, so this is not looking too good for us. We have done some decent damage to the Ghoul, the Chaos Lord, but that's really not enough. You can see I'm casting Van Hale's on him to just trying to get him to keep moving, but I think the Chaos Dragon is a little bit faster. Anyway, so we're going to realize we got to just rush here, and so that's exactly what we're going to do. You can see these Crypt Horrors taking a ton of damage from these Horse Masters, which is not good. And then over here the Ghoul King does get caught. Spirit Leech again coming down. Spirit Leech going down on the enemy Chaos Lord. So yeah, this is not looking good. You can see Mofo over here targeting me. It's kind of rude. As Steel Faith comes in. And this is not going to go well for the Crypt Ghouls, just because all Necromancer armies, I don't know why I'm slowing it down, all Necromancer armies need their lords if they wanted to be able to do anything. So his army's going to crumple pretty fast. And you can see I'm just going to try and take my Knights with Barding and just shove them right up the middle, as I like to do, trying to keep them away from the Chaos Knights with Lances, because I will lose that fight. And you can see I'm kind of going over here, trying to get like a slanted engagement on these guys here. Just to make it a little bit harder to envelop me, because he has a lot more infantry. So over here you can see 4 Crypt Ghouls are just getting slaughtered. Crypt Horrors are getting shot in the back. And we're going in. You can see he is targeting my Black Knights with his Hell Cannon, which is not the best for me. And I'm just going to be pulling these guys through and get them in here, because he does have that Feasters in the Dark into the other Hell Cannon, so we're just trying to shut it down. then here you can see the main lines are kind of engaging. Some spears are being pulled in. I have my Barracks Reavers who do have that bonus versus cavalry. Some spearmen in reserve, and I'm getting ready to kind of throw in everything I've got. Over here you can see I have taken out that hill cannon, so that's a nice pick. And over here you can see I do get a nice rear charge with my Barracks Reavers on these Chaos Knights who did charge into my skeleton spears. So my Barracks Reavers should do pretty well in that engagement. The problem is he has even more stuff coming, and I'm going to try and block them up with some spears just to prevent that rear charge. Over here you can see the Mortis engine is being targeted, but that's okay. You can see Krell is being summoned. Over here we finish this off, and now I'm going to start trying to clean up a lot of this infantry. So I'm going to bring my Black Knights of bombarding and just start trying to get rid of all this chaff. Gonna have to do it eventually, might as well do it while there's still crypt ghouls on the field. You can see over here, a lot of this stuff is dying. He's fleeing with his Vargold from those dragon ogres. He's still got some crypt horrors. You can see I have sufficiently blocked. I have Krell in here. I kind of have 2 pockets, each one with regeneration. And then over here, I just kind of got beaten because he brought that Chaos Lord in. And the Knights with Lances are just an amazing unit. You can see those Skeleton Spears did kind of stop those units, but he just pulled around with another one. So I did lose this flank. You can see I pulled one of my Grave Guard out with great weapons to kind of prevent just a mass rear charge, which can break the leadership pretty easily. So here you can see I am breaking this unsupported blob, and I'm spawning skeletons behind my line, but also behind his line. It's a funny circumstance there. You can see I'm just slowly kind of bleeding through. I've helped finish off this part of the battle, and I actually didn't see this. I didn't know it was going this badly over here. I only saw this part of the battlefield, so I was like, okay, this is going okay. I've got my Chaos Knights here ready to kind of do whatever they need to do. And I'm spawning a bunch of skeletons. You can see a lot of these guys are not actually in battle, which is strange. But you can see these great weapons are going up against some Chaos Knights, and they'll do okay, especially when they're supported by the Mortis engine. And here, yeah, in the middle, you can see a lot of my Sternsmen, of course, still alive. I've got this cab. I'm going to bring him around. I would do that, charge through. Oh, I guess they got dragged. I was trying to bring him around here to catch this Chaos Lord if he did come down on my Mortis engine. That's what I was kind of afraid of, so I brought him over here just to have some extra mass. You can see Chaos Dragon did come down, and I know I'm going to have to kill this guy. He's so tough. I can't wait till late in the game, so I bring my cab in. I'm bringing Kemmler in. I'm just really trying to get this guy, but he's managing him very well, and he pulls him right out. So that was very sad. Over here you can see ghouls are lasting a long time, especially these crypt horrors. So thankfully, I have some just a little bit more time to try and deal with this Chaos Force before the Dragon Ogres come calling. So here you can see nice Soul Blight coming down. I still have White King, I still have Kemmler. Krell is in decent health. And you can see I still got these Knights over here who are going to be helping. And I'm going to try and isolate this Chaos Force Lord. So I bring some skeletons in. My Mortis engine is going to go over there and ram him, and so is Kemmler. Over here you can see my Knights, some of my Knights running around just in the middle of the blob. And then over here, nice use of these Warhounds. He saw some of these units that were ready to be flanked, and he's going to charge them in the back. And that's going to really cripple this side of the battlefield. So I've kind of given up on these Sternsmen. They do have regeneration, but it's not really going to be enough. And you can see I've kind of won this weird angle of the battle, but he's going to win both these sides and come in on me. So now it's really just if I can take out his important units. So again, spawning those Skeleton Warriors, trying to break their morale here so I can isolate the large targets. You can see I do have my White King who's on a horse, and my Black Knights with Lances bombarding on this Chaos Dragon. And then if we look over here, you can see the Crypt Ghouls are all gone. The Crypt Horrors are soon to be dead. So you can see he's got some Kolek, he's got a Fire Sorcerer, and more importantly, he does have these Summoners of Rage. So it's not looking too good for us right here. You can see this Chaos Lord is very low, but again, he managed to pull out. But what's good is he's just not here to add some leadership. So hopefully I can crack this stuff. You can see I'm going to pull some Grave Guard with great weapons. Listen, it's going to, but maybe I gave up. And I'm just going to be trying to finish this off as, oh man, that huge blob of chaos is coming my way. So yeah, you can see these Chaos Marauders with great weapons are going to trade pretty well against these Graveguard with great weapons. But I have so much regeneration here that I'm hoping that I can kind of use this time that the slow Chaos takes to run to regenerate a little bit. So you can see over here, I am going to try and take out this Chaos Sorcerer Lord of Death. And then here you can see the Chaos Lord Dragon, which does land. I'm going to try and do some damage with my Mortis Engine. See, it does stun him there. And then here comes Kemmler, all angry with the Chaos Tomb Blade. There's really nothing I can do to stop him. Here you can see Kolek is going to come in all angry right on Kemmler. I'm going to raise some zombies just to inundate, to stop the rest of this stuff from helping Kolek, because I was like, okay, I need to kill Kolek if I'm going to win this. So I've tried to isolate him with zombies, and then I'm going to bring all my lords in here to help. Bring my White King, bring Kemmler, bring Krell. And then try and just stack that regeneration. There's a lot of stuff left. Mostly, hopefully that Chaos Lord does not come back. But you can see Kolek is taking a decent amount of damage. And his Summoners of Rage still have 4 models, so they still have their maximum damage potential. The Flaming Sword of Ruin coming down. You can see Heinrich Kemmler has propped his 80% physical resistance, so he's not taking too much damage. And then you can see Kolek here is just kind of wasting time on zombies. But then while this is happening, everything is just slowly getting drained by that Mortis Engine. You can see Undeath Resurgence is coming up, boosting everybody's melee defense. There's just so many SFXs that it just looks like a big blob of nothing is going on here. You can see Kolek is not taking much damage lately. You can see a lot of this other stuff is routed. So these Chaos Marauders are being terrified off the field. The Dragon Ogres have lost a model finally, so that means their models will start losing. Well, they'll start losing models pretty consistently now. You can see I'm using my heroes. I'm going to go after Kolek, and I'm going to proc the Chaos Tomb Blade with Kemmler by going after the Summoners of Rage. All the while trying to protect the Mortis. You can see they're down to 3. They are wavering. Nice use of Cascading Fire Cloak. But it is not going to save them. They're going to be routed off the field. And now my heroes are kind of on on Kolek. So I still do have a lot of heroes left. Kemmler is pretty low. You can see he's at how many hit points? 1,000 hit points. And then here you can see he just keeps tossing Krell away and then using his attacks on Kemmler. My White King is getting some nice attacks in the back, and should be sundering him when he does get some effective attacks. See, I can't really afford to run away with Kemmler, and here you can see he turns around and starts attacking the White King. Oh man, so good. So that is definitely keeping Kemmler alive, but here you can see he's passing it back on Kemmler. Oh man, he just dies. Gets tossed. You can see here he's chasing after him. Good damage, but we're getting some nice attacks as he kind of runs away. We're doing some extra damage, but there you can see Kemmler just can't stand up. See though, Kolek very low, and I still have the Mortis Engine. He runs away with Kolek, so I turn around and just start trying to kill this Chaos Sorcerer with fire. And one thing I noticed was I do have these spears, which would have been very helpful, all the way out here just chasing some Marauder Horse Masters. So my idea was kind of to take this guy out and then just run to my spears. But you can see the balance of power heavily in my favor. Kolek is so low that it would be really hard for him to last in sustained combat against 2 heroes and a Mortis Engine. So yeah, that was just super close, super lucky, and really just some heroes left, no generals left alive on the vampire side. Just Krell taking his, I guess he'll raise a Graveguard army and then go like murder the Empire or something. Does in the lore. We'll just kind of fast forward through this. I don't think we're actually going to see any of these guys again. He tries to Lord of the Storm me, but once this guy shatters, it kind of shifts that balance of power in my favor just a little bit too much, and then everything else shatters. So you can see here, my Black Knights with Lances and Barding did very well. My Varix Reavers sacrificed themselves to just do damage to those Chaos Knights, and then just got surrounded by that dragon, which was a good move by Marshall. Yeah, you can see just Graveguard with Grave Weapons doing pretty well. Skeletons blobbing. Strigoi 0 kills with this Terrorgeist. Yeah, and this army just got... It did pretty well, considering it had no army to back it up, and we did shut down those Hell Cannons, which was very important, and a nice steal from us. But you can see these Aspiring Champions doing very well, along with those Marauders. And Kolek with 210 kills. How did I not notice that? Anyways, you can see the Chaos Knights with Lances doing very well, and of course the Chaos Warriors with great weapons. Great choice against the Vampire counts. You're pretty much certain they're going to be bringing Graveguard. But yeah, of course, a lot of those kills are skeletons and zombies. Anyways, thanks so much, guys, for watching, and that's that.